Yeah.
But yo, people, this is Nate here.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 125.
Yeah, taking them to Harlem, Uptown, baby.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, 125th and Lennox, baby.
I'm watching too much. I finished Luke Cage, so my accent is crazy right now. Boom, boom, clot. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
Yeah, I ain't even started that Luke Cage yet, man. Yeah, I mean, you was hitting me, you was gassing it a little bit. I was like,
no. I wasn't.
You said it's pretty good.
I said it was okay.
Yeah.
I said it was okay.
All right.
It was part. It goes in peaks and valleys. After it's all said and done, I'm like,
okay.
Was it worth it? You know, the 13 hours I put into this an hour in the episode. I'm like, was it worth it? I didn't feel. Free.
I haven't been compelled to go watch it. I mean, we got Power back now.
Yeah.
We got Westworld just finished. Man,
and that's what we're going to start that tonight. Actually,
man, Succession is pretty good on HBO as well. Billions just finished.
Yeah, you know what I figured? I realized though, man, Netflix is like the fast food of media right now.
Word.
And HBO is kind of like the gourmet restaurant you go to. You know what I mean? Like,
HBO been coming with that fire.
They do.
I haven't watched anything on Netflix in quite a while.
Man, and I need to get off of Netflix. Because the thing about it is a lot of Netflix shows, they got some pretty decent shows.
Yeah.
They got a lot of trash on there, bro.
I can believe it. They got a couple of gems on there, though, man.
Yeah.
Black Mirror, if y'all ain't watched Black Mirror, man, you slacking.
I want to watch Black Mirror. I keep hearing a lot about it.
Oh, it's amazing.
You told me about it.
Yeah, it's really good.
I got a lot to catch up on, but yeah, I got to get off of that. But yo, let's start like we always been. Oh, hold on. First of all, what's up with you, man? You good?
Oh, man, I'm chilling, bro.
You all right?
I'm here 1,000.
So let me tell you something to me today. A funny story. So, you know, me and the wife, we got teenagers at the crib. Nephew is there. He's a teenager too. So we got 4 teenagers at the house right now.
Yeah.
So needless to say, me and the wife have gotten into drinking wine.
Okay.
So wine's been our thing. You know, it's like, we feel elegant. We got our little wine glasses and everything. So I don't know what the heck she got the other day, but we cracked it open and we sipped a little bit last night. And I get to work today, and I'm like, I got a little headache, and can't feel like I'm waking up.
You got a little litty, huh?
I was hungover.
Wow.
Like, I didn't realize, like, I'm hungover. You
got the wine hangover. Nice.
Yes, and
nice.
it was nothing incoherent to where I couldn't function or nothing like that. But
you didn't even realize it until you sat down.
I did not realize it until I was like, I can't wake up. I was like, I gotta get up. I gotta get me some soda, something. I realized
got some coffee in your system, man.
Yeah, you know what? Coffee sometimes intensive it.
Wow.
I found. Like, I've had hangovers before, and it's been like, I feel more hungover now.
Yeah.
Which is weird, but I don't know if it's the caffeine or whatever. But yeah, that was just a interesting thing for me today.
I heard that.
I got from that. But yo, let's start like we always been starting, man. What we've been playing? What you been playing, bro?
Oh man, finished that Zelda, kind of.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was very disappointed in the way that game ended so abruptly.
Yo, you were so mad.
after beating Ganon, because I thought they were just gonna drop you back in the world. I got all this great gear. You know, I still had stuff to do. I had a lot of side quests and temples and all that to get to.
Yeah.
No, they were just like, no credits.
Yep.
Do you want to start again? I was like,
it starts off right where you saved at.
Matter of fact, it started right where I was at, already in the castle, because I saved it at a point in the castle just in case I got clipped.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man. So then I teleport out of there and just kind of go back into the world. So I guess once I finish everything else in the world, I'll go back and beat Ganon again.
Yeah.
But
it's exciting. It is a little bit. You remember our podcast we did? This is when the Deserter was here. We talked about that, and that was the one gripe I had on it. But the reason why I think it's like that is just because the game is not really beating Ganon. You know, that's like
true.
A thing. You know, exploring the world is the game.
Yeah.
You know, so now that you've beaten it, now that you've played it,
that's the whole point, though. It's like, why after I beat Ganon, why wouldn't you drop me back in the world like that? Like, that's my whole gripe, because it's like there was a ton of stuff to do. Like, I just found a little island today that I had never even seen and went through. It was a whole little side mission.
The giants on there.
Yeah. Which he was like, once I kind of figured out something, he was super easy.
He was.
You just pick up a metal box and just slap him a couple times.
Yeah, but it's nothing like running into it that first time.
Yeah,
and you're like, yo, this dude is huge. You don't know what the heck to do.
Yeah.
The Lionels I found to be 10 times harder than Ganon.
Yo, I haven't fought any of the Lionels.
You haven't fought any of the Lionels?
Nah, like that mission where you got to go get those arrows. I just lay low and just went around collected arrows, make sure he didn't see me.
You're playing it wrong. You got to go back, fight all the Lionels. That's where you get the sweetest gear.
Okay, man, listen, them Lionels, they wasn't nothing to play with.
No. But once you get their timing down, because they really just charge you.
Man, that whole timing thing, man, is a farce. Okay? Like, man, I be hitting the backflip and all that stuff, man. I'll never get every once in a while, I'll get the little good look where it's like, you hit it with the flurry.
Yeah.
But most of the time, no. Not happening.
How did you feel about the weapons breaking and you couldn't get them? How did you feel about that aspect?
I felt like that was kind of dope because it forces you to constantly be changing it up and using different weapons and trying to figure out different tactics and strategies. I'd be feeling bad sometimes when my high level weapons break.
Yes,
you know, it's like
you feel bad about that. But one thing is a little dark tip. If you ever, I know you're gonna go back and play some more. Every time there's a blood moon, those weapons that you find in the open, they actually respawn.
Okay.
So you can go back and get them. So eventually you'll have your map where you can go back and get, like, I know, where did you like to get your food from?
Man, I just find it all over and cooks it, man.
So, but you had, I knew you was going to do this. I find it and cooks it is exactly how I thought you was going to play the game.
Yeah,
but
man.
no, there's certain spots you can go to that have the best, like, melons. You can harvest the melons and then cook the melons, and it gives you like a full bar of stamina. And so you didn't have anything.
I found combinations that work, but I just be out here thugging. You know what I'm saying? I finds the meals, I throws it together, man. And I get back out there and fight. You know what I'm saying?
Now that I realized that's exactly how I knew you were going to play it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the beauty of the game, though, is that there's no way that you can actually have to play. It's not linear at all.
Right.
You get dropped into the world. You really don't know what's going on.
Just explore.
You got there and fight. Did you do all the Divine Beast?
Yes, okay. I did beat all the Divine Beast, man. That Thunder Black Ganon, he was a bear until I got the Master Sword. That's what actually just pushed me to just be like, all right, go finish some more temples, get this Master Sword, and then came back there and laid the smackdown.
Okay, that's what
he was super easy after.
That's what you do. And that, mind you, the first time I beat it, I didn't even get the Master Sword.
Wow, really?
Yeah, the forest stuff and going all through all that. I'm not doing all that.
Yo, the forest was super easy.
It was, but I got a little. I don't know. I just didn't want to deal with it. I just kind of went. But like I said though, I didn't mean to beat the game.
Word.
I literally played the game. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a couple in, because a lot of times I would play the game and I have a mission in my head I want to go do. Like, I want to go find some more arrows, or want to go circ here, get some more shrines. Before I know it, an hour and a half done passed. I done went a whole nother opposite way because I seen a bunny running or something like that.
That's how it's supposed to go.
That's the beauty of the game.
Man, see, that's another thing I have to kind of ask you about the game when you played it. So if you didn't get the Master Sword, or like you didn't go through the forest, did you go through and collect all like the special swords from like the captains of those big cities where the Divine Beasts were? Because like most of them all gave you like
the specialty like armor and stuff like that. Area. I got all the armor. And then until I went back and did it, once I beat the game, I had nothing more to do. So I went back and got a lot of the stuff. Because, like, for instance, like the very first one you go to, where you have to get the armor that doesn't make you cold. Yeah. I would just cook. I cooked food that would warm my body up.
Nah.
See.
Nah, I did that the first time when I had to kill the dragon. So, and then I was like, yo, this is too inefficient. So I had to figure out where to go to get that clothing that I could kind of max out on.
Well, the clothing, once I figured out the clothing aspect was when you had to go and dress like a girl.
Yeah. Okay, so by that point, you're pretty much done, because that was the last Divine Beast that I beat.
Oh, was?
Yeah.
That was the first one I did.
You went and did the camel first?
Yeah.
Oh, man, you a cold man.
Yeah, I did the camel. But see, that's the thing, though. It doesn't, like I said, it does not teach you how to play the game. You just get in there and play.
Right. I'm just trying to figure out how you ended up that far south on the map. Like,
no, bro, I'm gonna tell you. You know what? I'll take it back. The one where you, the swimming people.
That's the first one, the elephant.
That was the first one I did.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That was the first one I did. The second one was the one I did with that one.
With the camel, okay.
But I guess there's a way of doing them, and like the armor you get from the previous Divine Beast helps you on the next one. And I did it. Whatever I did it backwards. So my playthrough was a little bit harder the first time, and I didn't realize it until after the fact. And of course, people got Reddit stuff and stuff like that. Yeah. Which is why I figured out about the blood moon and finding the weapons that you need and stuff. But yeah, those Lionels, bro, you got to go and fight those. But hold on, did you build your city? Did you get your house?
No, I didn't get a house. How do I get the house? I don't know. I didn't see nothing about getting the house.
There is a part you go to, and there's a guy. He's building. It's like a little area that you go to, and it's a little city. I'm sorry, a town. Matter of fact, you remember the where you go to the second? Where's the guy, the scientist, the guy that helps you build stuff?
I don't know. See, I know. I met a scientist in the woods, and he asked me to do something. I did that. I never saw him again.
Okay, well, he goes to a different place.
Okay,
and you go to a different place. Well, anyways, it's like a winding hill. You go up the hill. At the bottom of that hill is a city. You go to that city. You talk to a guy, and he is basically depressed because he wants a wife. Okay. So you meet somebody later in the story. You meet her. You're like, I know somebody perfect for you. You send her to the city. So anyways, this is a back and forth thing. There's a lot to do. There's a lot of steps. But in the end of it, you actually get a home. He actually, after you build your house, he leaves and creates a whole new city.
Okay.
And
wow.
in that city that you're at, you can actually get him and they sell a whole bunch of really high end gear.
Okay.
So
I gotta do that.
A lot of steps, but it's very, very, very interesting.
I was gonna say, at this point, it's like, yo, that's the kind of stuff I'm looking for because I've already beat it. But here's another question. So when you went to go fight Ganon, did you like actually like try to go right up into the castle and fight all the? Listen, I haven't fought a Guardian yet. Like them big machines that I haven't fought one of those yet.
Once you get the I did get the shield.
What shield?
The Highland shield, the one that
has
the
didn't
mirror.
Get it. Yeah.
Okay, well that once you get that, it kind of gets your timing down a little better.
Okay,
that is interesting when you're fighting those Guardians. But no, I snuck around a lot of those.
Bro, I literally I jumped from a tower, flew right on in, and I just crept my way right on in.
I didn't even know you could do that.
I didn't fight anybody going into that.
Really?
not
See, a soul. I didn't even know you could do that. I just thought you had to go up because I thought it was like kind of like bottom level, like Bruce Lee. You'd fight your way to the top.
No, I didn't fight a soul. See, I flew in, climbed up the wall, went right in there and fought Ganon.
Nice.
Didn't fight a soul.
Nice. So you actually played a really efficient way of playing. Like, bro, I went in there with straight boots on the ground, like I want to shoot everybody. Which goes to how we play games, though. Like you play a lot of free roaming games to where you know the stealthy aspect of it. Where I play a lot of them platformers, where you go in there, you just get the bucking.
I ain't gonna lie, I learned like playing a lot of those free roam open world games, man. I learned how to cheat them a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Right. You look for the best way through it. Like you know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like I think when I played it, like I said, I just play a lot of platformers where I just go in there and just start shooting around. That kind of got it. But the stamina part, as far as building your stamina tree up, I found to be key. Did you do that or did you?
Yeah, I got the double rings for the stamina now, and I think I'm at like 15 hearts.
Nice.
So yeah, nice. I'm beasting out here. I'm nice.
But one thing I like about the Zelda game is I find it interesting that it's no defined way of playing it.
Yeah, that is
and
dope.
Like everyone who plays it totally different. Like did you get to the shrine where there's horns? I'm not horns, but thorns around it.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, did you burn them?
Yep.
Okay. See, I burned them too, but I remember talking to the deserter. He just flew. He found a high perch and he just like flew right into him.
Okay.
You know, like, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
You know,
I do like that. Hey man, the whole game is just about exploring. Yeah. You just get out there, just walk around, figure it out.
I'm glad you played it though.
Yeah.
The Switch still need games though, right?
Oh man, more than ever, bro. Like I've just been depressed thinking about like, man, once I'm done with this, I'm pretty much be done with this Switch till December.
Yeah.
But they need some games real bad. Real bad.
They will. We'll talk about it a little later.
Yeah.
What have I been playing? Mario Sunshine. I actually went through it again. I never beat it. I never beat Mario Sunshine. I ended up getting it through. I always had it, so I'm not.
What are you playing it on?
My computer.
Okay.
So
all right. Yeah. Hey man, do your thing, man. Do what you got to do.
But I own the game. I own the game. So the 10 of your watches, I do own it. I just played on my computer because it has better graphics.
There you go.
But no, I played through that. Fun game, man. The GameCube to me was one of the better systems back in the day, but I think it was slept on. A lot, but I ended
up giving mine away. Did you? Yeah, matter of fact, it was toys, and she just wasn't even playing it. So I took it for a little bit. Yeah. And I think I gave it away.
Really?
Yeah.
GameCube. They need to untuck the heat on the Switch. Put some of those titles on the Switch, man. I think they can make a killing.
Yeah. Listen, man. Open up the virtual console already.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. That's be part of the virtual console.
Yeah.
They refuse. Before, man. Yeah. Just have the controller like split in half on the side or something.
Hey, man.
That'd be dope. If you do it, I want my money too. But no. Besides that, man, just helping Khalees play Mario Sunshine. I'm not Mario Sunshine. I'm sorry, Mario Odyssey.
Okay.
She's been playing a little bit of that. She really has found a liking into that. And the thing about the Switch, though, I'm gonna tell you, was saved for the pod, but until you have kids, you really don't realize the greatness of the Switch.
Really,
the Switch might be the best console in my home. Because it's very so often I don't get to really just sit down at my TV and play a game. And like a lot of times, like if I get the kids in the tub or the wife is doing something, she's in bed, she wants to talk or something like that, I can sit there and play my Switch right in my hand.
Right.
So I found that whenever I can get my gaming in, that's the thing. Like Monster Hunter, I want to pick that up. And I replayed Kirby the other day, just kind of going through it and playing it. It's like, and first and platformers too. I'm a big fan of platformers, I realized.
Yeah.
Since you untucked the heat as far as saying I don't like free roam shooters, free roam gamings, which is definitely probably true.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I don't know. But yeah, so being a father, just being a dad, just sitting down playing a game and actually having that free moment, like you could play it anywhere, that's the best thing about the Switch to me.
Oh, I can see that. I would always figure that you would get most of your gaming in, though, at night once the kids were going to bed.
You would think so.
I figure now you don't really get to play much because the teenagers are at home. They've got nothing to do, you know what I'm saying, as far as, like, responsibility. Well, so they could just stay up all night and play the game. So then, boom, you're blocked. Yeah. TVs are all taken. Fortnite is just going wild.
Yeah, Fortnite is
all the consoles are running.
It's running rampant in my home right now. But it's not just that aspect. It's more so once you get the babies down and once you have that free moment, you and the wife can talk for a second or y'all have a moment or whatever. But Booger that, I'm washed, bro. Like I'm sleepy. You know, by the time that is all done, by doing all that and cleaning up after everybody, it's like I'm going to bed. So, you know, I get my gaming in the bed. I just play the Switch, man.
Hey, I feel you.
That's what it comes to. But yo, so anyways, Def Jam Vendetta. They're teasing a new one. Woo. Hope they pay everybody this time.
They didn't pay him last time?
No.
Oh.
That was the
smart.
Yeah, absolutely.
Smart move, Def Jam.
Def Jam, you are very smart. And they had everybody in there. Matter of fact,
they did.
I listened to Joe Budden's podcast, and he was actually complaining about that. That's where I got that from.
About not getting a check?
About not getting a check. He was saying that he would meet people later in life that actually knew, their kids knew him from the game. Didn't know nothing about his rap career, which I found was funny.
That's hilarious, man. Yeah. Hey, kudos to you, Def Jam. Joe Budden getting finessed once again.
Absolutely.
Hey, man.
he's getting the bag now. We can't knock Joe
Much
now.
deserved bag now.
Yeah, we can't knock him. But I mean, do we really care about a game like that?
Yes, man.
Really?
Man, listen. Between
who would be on it? Who would be on it right now? Who would be on it, Kev?
Yo, they could bring back the same characters that they had in the last game. I'd be with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Fight with Redman, Method Man, Snoop Dogg, all them guys, man. Yeah, I'd be here for it.
The thing about it now, though, is like cats are smarter now. Before they were dumb and young and just trying to get on the rap career. Now they protect their brand. They try and get that check.
Man, I don't think that they. I think that they probably already sold their license. And most of these rappers are in 360 deals anyway. You know what I'm saying? All the Def Jam artists gonna be in there.
Who's a Def Jam artist right now?
Kanye West.
Okay.
Most of Good Music. Logic. Okay. Chance the Rapper. A bunch of people in Def Jam.
They can get the bag.
Yeah. Def Jam could get the bag. They would just be getting taken advantage of.
Tiana Taylor would be on there. Would they promote her on the game?
No,
they didn't promote her album. They would not promote her on the game. No,
she'd be like a secretary in a cutscene.
They mess around, put her on there, and put Shump as her character though, because they don't know who she is. They did her so dirty, bro. They did. I mean, hey, you know, it's where the money is.
What it is.
They couldn't make anything off her.
Yeah.
I'm always here for more games, man. And then
did you play the old ones?
Absolutely.
Because those were those came like when I was in high school, man. When we first got started in college, so me and my roommates used to get it rocking on Def Jam Vendetta and Fight for NY.
Because the game was on there.
Yeah,
the game was on. There's a lot of good big artists on there. It sparked the 50 Cent game.
And it was actually a pretty decent fighting game.
It was.
You know what I mean? It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was. It had special moves.
Yeah,
everything. You know, I'm a Redman stan, so it had Redman on it. I would use Redman.
Yeah, man.
It was back when I pirated my PS2, so I definitely I didn't buy it, but you know, I definitely played it. But I definitely loved the first one. I don't know if the second one would be.
Fight for NY was better.
Who?
Fight for NY was better.
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah, so Vendetta was first. Fight for NY was
and they
second.
both won PS2, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's why I had them on was PS2.
Oh no, you know what? Maybe Fight for NY might have been PS3.
Really?
Now think about
it.
So
Xbox 360 time?
Yeah. I think so.
Because I think they the same art style was used on that 50 Cent game.
Oh man, Bulletproof was actually a pretty good game too. It was decent.
It was. It was actually pretty decent.
Was getting good games back in the day, man. Yeah, I don't know why they fell off with that.
I think gaming was just they took chances then.
Yeah,
whatever was hot, they just exploited the hell out of it. You know, like whatever was hot.
Yeah.
So Def Jam had all the artists make a game. They made it, and it
was successful. People liked it.
It was definitely.
Yeah,
definitely. I think that's one of the issues with gaming now is like you try and take those chances in gaming and people just won't do it. You know.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know. So yeah, we be here for it, man. All right, man. So Fallout 76 will not support crossplay because of Sony and their arrogant stance.
Hey, buddy, King Sony said no. It ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going for it, so it's just canceled.
But here's the thing, though. Really, and the thing about this, people who hit me up, they talk about the whole thing with Sony, like give Sony crap. Microsoft did this the last iteration of their consoles. They were the biggest proponent of not having crossplay. Yeah, Sony actually wanted it, but Microsoft was one that said no. So I gotta eat crow on that as far as to give the same energy to Sony. I don't care.
Sony's just, hey man, they're returning a favor. But you know what? I really feel like Sony is saving people from themselves. They don't want these people to go out here and make the mistake of thinking, oh man, I just want to play this game. It doesn't matter which console I get it on. Yes, it does. All right, don't fool yourself into buying an Xbox, yo. Go get that PlayStation 4 like you're supposed to.
Right, because it has all the hot titles.
All the hot games, yo. All the fire.
Stop it.
You know what I'm saying? What Sony says goes. Clearly, I mean, Bethesda had to bow down. They recognized, like, yo, King Sony said ain't gonna be no crossplay. So guess what? Ain't no crossplay.
The thing about it is, though, it's like, is it really important when it comes down to it? Is it really important?
Sony said no, so nah.
So Sony said no, so you say nah?
Yeah, nah, it ain't important. Sony said it ain't important, it ain't important.
What came down the pipe? Rocket League, So then it was what? Fortnite.
Yeah,
because that was a big thing. A lot of this is over Fortnite.
Yeah.
A lot of this is over that.
Fortnite is causing mayhem.
Yes,
They're causing
absolutely.
havoc. Even though I think the kids might be getting tired of it.
I do think so too.
I think the bubble's coming,
Yes,
man.
I saw an advertisement for season 3 coming, and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's running this course.
Yeah,
they're adding on double shooters now and rockets. And
they added that playground mode or whatever, where it's just building.
Yeah.
It
might have been jumped the shark.
Yeah, I think kids was like, all right, we had our fill. It was fun.
But what it comes down to, honestly, though, man, is like, crossplay doesn't really matter.
I don't think so.
Get the system that your homies rock on and just play it, man. That's all it comes.
That's what we've already been, what I'm saying, kind of conditioned to go with anyway. So and how does crossplay work? Like, can I talk to the people that are on the other consoles?
I don't
and
know.
all of
That's
that?
a good question. I know you can just play.
Because if I can't, I don't really care. Yeah. Like, if I know who the other person is, if I can't even talk to you, talk no trash or strategize with you, then why do I care?
You know what I think though? Do crossplay in the games that really matter. Like, do crossplay in Madden. Do crossplay in 2K. How many times we ran into somebody and they'll be like, "Okay, I play 2K, but I play on Xbox," and you're like, "Okay, I play on PlayStation."
No, I'm just like, all right, well, you're a bum. if first of all, I don't even want to play 2K online anyway. Like, yo, you gotta. That's one of those games that you gotta pull up.
You do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta take this ass whooping face to face. You know what I'm saying? You got to look me in my eye.
Yes,
after
absolutely.
I 21 skunk you in the first.
Yeah,
all right?
we're gonna document it. We're gonna start getting it. We're gonna get the homies together. I told you once the basement's done, we'll get everybody together. Yeah. We're gonna play because I'm all about that. I'm all about somebody losing or somebody might not win a whole game while we're there, and we point and laugh at them, and then we send them a text the next day and ask them if they cool. We still boys. Like, I'm all into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Put on social media.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, let people know how it went down, man. I might take a picture of the person if they got tears.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I've invoked the tears, the waterworks.
If they're staring into random objects into the sky, just
yeah,
stuff like
you know
that,
what I'm saying? Like, you guys sad, packed it up and left. Hey, man, I might gotta catch that footy while you leaving, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And the best part about it, ain't no rage quitting. You can't tell me that your power went out or that your controller died and none of that. Like, you right here. I know that you're done. You can see.
If you get up and hit that power button, it's gonna be one of those things that we're gonna talk about 50 years later from now. Like, yo, remember when such and such guy turned the power off? That was one of those things you just never lose. Your name is now Power Off. We call you Power Off. Like,
but I feel like nobody would even ever do that in front of you because it's like, yo. If I see you pull the power in the game, then guess what that means? That just means you lost.
Well, what it comes down to is certain players, like, you got your certain guys that go to court, they're dressing all the gear. Your certain guy that got a jig jumper. It's the same thing with video game players. You got your guy who powers it off and gets angry. We call him City League. He loses. He wants to fight. It's like the City League basketball. You got some guys just take their ball and go home. We might have the only copy of the game. I'm done. He leaves. You got the guy who takes the phone call. Oh, my girl's calling. I gotta go. Stuff like that. The same thing, man.
Classic tricks.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So we gotta get, like you said, pulling up is definitely a lost art. We gotta do that.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah. All right, man. So Nintendo, they said they're gonna release 20 to 30 indie games in a month. Do you believe that though?
I could believe it, but I mean, like, first of all, like, when they say indie games, man, that means they're about to release some Bazura.
No, not really. Nintendo got some heat indie games though. What you mean?
Okay, well, tell me the last indie game that you played that was just fire.
Don't Starve.
Did you play Don't Starve? And
I played it on Switch.
That was on. Is it on Switch?
Yeah.
I might have downloaded it over there. But I know it came out on PC first, came out on PlayStation after that, and then boom, it kept on rocking. So we got one. They're talking about 18 to 20 a week.
No, don't get me wrong.
Most of them gonna be Bazura.
You're right. Yeah. Most of them are gonna be Bazura.
A lot of trash.
But it's that one gem you find in there that's gonna be good because usually the indie titles are cheap.
Yeah,
and they're really well supported because that person is not a big corporation. They're just supporting one game.
Right, this their livelihood.
Absolutely.
This game
so this is keeping the lights on.
Yeah.
So it's actually they put their heart, sweat, and tears. Like Super Meat Boy was a game that was like one of those games that people never heard of. Then they played it. It was kind of like a Mario clone or something, but it was pretty good.
Listen, they need some games, but this ain't the way.
No, that is the way.
These isn't the games that we was asking for when we say that Switch needs some games.
No, I think it is.
I don't think so,
man. Indie titles is good for the Switch, though, Kev.
I don't know, man. I saw where they were about to start releasing some old like Sega CD games on the Switch. I was like,
I'm not here for that.
You're going the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm looking for the new innovative stuff, like the new the Sonic Mania is a good one. They just released some DLC for that actually. That I want to get. It's 8-bit, but it's like the game is updated with newer sprites or whatever. But it's a fun game.
It's tried and true though.
Yeah, absolutely, tried and true. Sonic is a slept-on game.
That's the other side of these indie games. Like, okay, listen, the only way that you're really going to get me to play an indie game is if that game is free. All right, And I know y'all can just trying to give them up.
You can't give the devs $10 for a game, Kev.
Hell no.
Stop it. You
know what I'm saying? Not unless I've already played it and confirmed that this game is fire.
What you mean?
I'm not taking a chance.
Don't Starve.
Don't Starve was free.
I know, but I'm saying though, if Don't Starve came out right now and just said we'll give you more of the game, but for $15.
You know what? I've already played it. I know it's tried and true. But if I just saw Don't Starve in the library and it was like, yo, $9.99 right now, there's no way I would ever play that game.
Okay, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So they're gonna figure something out there.
So come out free with a free model initially, and then just come from.
They need like a games with gold model, so that way the games that are fire, go ahead and give it away for free for a month or whatever. Because Nintendo, they've got their subscription service coming. It's gonna be like $20 a year or something like that. Not bad. Kudos to y'all. But yo, you gotta implement some free games in this model because you're not gonna trick me into playing Doke Universe for $15. Like, it's not gonna happen.
The free to play model is like Fortnite started it, and I gotta think other companies are gonna model that.
Yeah, they see how successful.
Yeah, they see how successful it is, and get their money in the long run. Just make a good game. So we'll see what happens. But I do think the more you throw at it, the more you throw at the wall, something's bound to stick. Absolutely. So I'm all for Nintendo doing that. I don't buy it.
You got to do it right.
No, I don't buy the story one bit. I'll be honest with you. I don't buy 30 games are going to come out at all. So I don't buy it one bit. I'm going to put a record on that.
A week.
Nah, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that one bit. I'm not buying it one bit. Hey, yo, that's it. Gaming news.
Hey, yo, for what we had on the docket, man, we stretched that out pretty good.
Zabari, we tried, baby.
Hey,
we tried.
My brother.
Hey, matter of fact, Zabari, get in the comments, man. I want to know, what are you playing on your Switch? I know you said it's your family's best console. What are you playing on? Or anybody else? What are y'all playing on your Switch?
We got to know.
Yeah, we got to know, man. 'Cause I will say, though, as much slander as this guy giving the Switch, and as much as we call the Switch is dead, we both own one now.
Yeah. So, listen, I own it, and I'm telling you, I'm fearing the day when I 100% Zelda, because it's going to be like, yo.
I don't think it's ever going to be a way to 100% it, though.
I think there is. Like, the more I kind of search, like, I mean, once I get all those shrines and all that kind of stuff, and I can't really level up my guy and there's no new gear worth getting, I'm pretty much done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. So, sports, man. So, the second, literally, I'm walking to the car after we recorded last week, and the news broke that Boogie signed with Golden State.
Yeah, man. Free agency was fun for a day.
It was.
I mean, LeBron they gave LeBron one day, not even 24 hours.
Yes.
And then they just came in and just broke the whole thing down.
Yeah, it was one of those things that I just didn't think the NBA was. I thought the NBA is rigged. I mean, not rigged. I just think when I heard it, when I called you, I sounded so defeated because you said your dad texted you and told you, and I'm like, what does this even sound fair? But then I started unpacking it a little bit, and I don't say I feel better about it. It doesn't really matter in my opinion. Golden State was winning next year anyway. Yeah. So even if they got Boogie or not, they were going to win.
It was almost like they got Boogie on an insurance policy. Like, it doesn't really matter what you do for us as long as nobody else has you.
That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was, man. It was one, like you said, it made everybody else weaker by not being able to get him.
And he only got like 5.25.
Yeah, but the biggest story part about it all was when he came out and said that no other teams wanted him, which I definitely called bull. The minute I read, like, man, come on, Boogie, we know what you're trying to do.
The Pelicans said that they offered him after his injury, still during the season, an extension for $40.
Yeah. So why'd he leave it?
I don't know, man. I guess he figured he could still get more out on the market, and then the market wasn't kind. But, I think teams were trying to shore up players that they knew were ready right now. And then, you know what I'm saying, the door would have came knocking down for Boogie. But, hey, man, he pulled the trigger himself.
Maybe Adam Silver paid Boogie to go in and corrupt the Golden State Warriors.
Nah.
Because Boogie's not going to change, bro.
Yeah,
he's not going to change. There's at least 2 teams out there that literally do not want them. Like he does. They do not. The Kings paid him to go.
Ain't nothing he could do though. I mean,
yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying?
David West said last year was a chore. They got into it a lot, and there was a lot of stuff going on. At one point, the players were coaching the team. Even Steve Kerr got
They were just bored. Right? They were just bored. They were just so good.
They want to fast forward the whole regular season and go to the playoffs.
I can't blame them the way that they performed. So
yeah. Did they? Well, the Rockets gave them the best test.
They did.
So. Yeah, when the Rockets. Speaking of the Rockets, bro, why haven't they paid Clint Capella yet?
I don't know, man.
Why have they not paid that man? He is pissed right now.
You know what? I think he wants more money than they're valuing him at. And honestly, I don't know that Clint Capella is $100 million kind of guy.
Bro, early in the season, during the season, everyone was saying he was max player.
He was beasting during the season, but I'm saying for that Rockets team to stay good, I don't know that you can give Clint, especially if you just gave CP3 a big bag of money, and James Harden is making like super max $230 million or something ridiculous.
Yeah, he's the owner.
Yeah.
Well, here's the part about it to me that I would really give him his money. He outplayed Karl Anthony Towns in that series. He destroyed him.
Yeah, no doubt.
He destroyed Karl Anthony Towns.
No doubt.
Karl Anthony Towns is about to get the bag, bro.
Yo, I'm saying 80 mil, all good, man.
Nah, you just got the man sink like almost 40 mil?
No. I'm saying like he's looking for a 4-year, $100 million contract. 4-year, 80. He's good. I mean, that's $20 million.
100? That's what you're trying to get?
He's looking for 4 years.
That money's not out there anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say I mean, that's just too much.
No, it's enough. They started paying everybody last summer. You know, Cats is getting all kinds of these deals. Shoot, what's my man's name? DeAndre Jordan just got a pretty low deal with Dallas.
Teams ain't got the money to pay all these guys no more, man.
Hey, man, child support is up, man. Cats got to pay them bills and them luxury taxes.
Capella, if you can come in at about, I think, somewhere between 60 and 80, depending on how you want to work them years.
That's a big difference, Cam. 60 and 80.
I'm saying depending on how you want to work them years. So 60 mil at 3 years or 80 mil at 4. However you want to work them years. All right, cool.
Yeah.
But, you know, hey, man, you asked for a big bag of money. I don't know.
Hey, you might as well just bet on yourself. Go with a short deal. Go a 2-year. Because, shoot, what's my man's name that was on house arrest for the Lakers?
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
He got $12 million for 1 year.
Yeah. Yeah,
shoot,
that's good money.
is still out here. Yeah, that's definitely good money.
Boogie got 5.25.
Yeah, Boogie don't go play half a season.
I mean, but he's DeMarcus Cousins. I mean, we know what he can do on that floor. You know what I'm saying? He was
gonna be a super max dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he took 5.25. Clint Capella, man, you might gotta humble yourself if you care about winning. If you only care about getting that money, then hey, man, do your thing. Find out what's out there. But if you care about winning, Houston gives you the best opportunity to do that.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. You can buy a lot of food with that, man.
Yeah, man.
Isn't he from the islands or something?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why food came to mind. But anyway, to put a button on the Boogie thing, it doesn't matter that Golden State got him. You know, it doesn't matter that their starting 5 lineup is all stars. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter for the rest of the NBA because they're washed now.
No, yeah, the NBA. Who's going to give them? Houston was the only hope, and they're talking about signing Melo.
Hey, that's a good pickup. That's a good pickup, man. Listen, I know that you done lost faith in the boy Carmelo Anthony, but listen,
I'm gonna tell you why though, bro. Because you're getting him to replace Ariza, right?
Yeah.
Ariza was a 2-way player, so Ariza was defense, offense. So
yeah.
We're gonna get offense and Olay. I mean, like
get a little bit of defense.
He's not gonna play no D. Melo, just like Boogie, who ain't gonna change the spots on him. You know, whatever. What's the saying? The lepers are gonna change the spots. Whatever.
Yeah.
Melo doesn't play D. He's never played D. He's not going to play defense now.
You know what though, man? When we say doesn't play D, it's not like the guy just stays on the other end of the court. You know what I'm saying? Waiting. Like, I mean, he'll get in front of his man. He'll do what he got to do. Yeah. I mean, he's not a great defender, but I mean, he's serviceable enough.
Mellow.
And what he can give you on the offensive end in D'Antoni's system, you gotta shoot for.
Now, one thing I didn't know though, I actually did some research was which I fact checking, which I never do, but I did on this one. Melo made more threes than he ever did in his career last season.
I mean, but that's because the system that they put him in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And hey, they just kept putting him in the corner. Of course, he's going to make them threes. But I think Melo still got a lot in the tank, a lot left to give a team. You just got to get him in the right situation.
Melo's young too. I didn't know Melo was that young.
I mean, Melo's like 32, 33.
Yeah.
Like, he's not super old.
No, he's not washed. I just think
he's had a bad season.
He got a bad season, had a bad rap. I will say that. I'm going to dial it back. I do think going to Houston would be a good thing for him because only thing about the offense with Houston, well, one thing about Melo, though, which I don't think is going to happen, which needs to happen, he's going to have to come off the bench with Houston. He's going to have to come off the bench, bro. He can't start.
Who would start in this spot? Who would start in that 3 spot instead?
I don't know.
Because Ariza's gone.
Ariza's gone. But the reason why is I think he would...
I think he'd be more beneficial off the bench.
Absolutely,
he'd more energy.
Harden could rest, and then could you imagine CP3 and Melo and just out there just cooking?
Yeah,
high elbow.
Well, the thing is too though, like maybe you don't need Melo to come off the bench because Eric Gordon comes off the bench, and he's like the spark that you get on offense.
I forgot Eric Gordon. I thought Eric Gordon was a starter.
No, Eric Gordon's a 6 man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe he can slide into the starting spot. Yeah. Or just stagger the thing, let Harden cook because basically the ball is get a ball to Harden, get a ball to CP3. The biggest thing with Houston is just keeping CP3 healthy.
That's
Pay Bron for a little bit of vibranium to put into his CP3's hips and hamstrings, pause, to keep that man healthy. Because we both said it. If he'd have played Game 6 and 7 or 7, I should say, because they lost both of those too.
Yeah,
they might have been able to beat Golden State.
I think so, man. Yeah. Hey, man, listen. Even without him, they had a good chance. Yeah, they just kind of blew it. But yeah.
All right, man. So Laker fans, man. Let me shoot a little bill to Laker fans. First of all, you got the mural that came out with LeBron, and they faced it or whatever. They said they paid $300 to do that.
Good.
So that's silly. They fixed it. The Kings mural is back to being great again. But Why are Laker fans so distraught about LeBron going to their team?
They didn't want him, man. Like that's what it all boils down to. Like real Laker fans, not these LeBron Laker fans, not the Bron sexuals. They didn't, you know, they're gonna follow LeBron wherever he goes.
Absolutely.
Man, LeBron could go join the WNBA. It'd be the greatest league on earth.
Yeah.
All right, and
he's stupid.
But the real LA Laker fans, the guys who ride, man, they want Kobe, and they don't want no LeBron.
Magic.
Okay. And you know what I think it is? I think that a lot of it is they're like, yo, all right, yeah, we're going to get LeBron. We're going to have all these eyes on our team, but are we going to win anything? Right. And that's what real Laker fans care about. They're like, yo, I don't care that he's LeBron James. I want to win championships. If he's not going to come in here and win us championships, I don't want it.
Right.
So,
but I mean, are we silly to think that he can replicate last year's performance in? This next upcoming year? Year 16?
LeBron?
Yeah.
Man, listen. It's not gonna happen, man. It's not. Golden State only got stronger.
Yeah. See, I think that if I was a Laker fan, I would be a little bit slighted if LeBron came, only because it seemed like he came for selfish reasons. It seemed like he didn't come to win a championship. No. He just came to better his lifestyle.
Yeah, absolutely. You know? I mean, it already kind of feels like he's already just like,
he's just there. Man, I want to go to LA.
Listen, somebody brought up a good point too. It's like, yo, you realize LeBron, when he went to Miami, first thing he did, promised championships. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 18.
He ain't promised nothing.
You know what I'm saying? He got to Cleveland. We gonna bring it home to Cleveland. That's my mission. We gonna bring it home to Cleveland. He got to LA. He was like, hey, what's going on, y'all?
Yeah, y'all. Get out. You know?
I'm here 4 years. Hey, Space Jam 2 on the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's a very good point. I don't think this is a swan song, man.
Yeah, listen, I'm happy for LeBron, but I mean, the NBA as a whole, I don't. LeBron on the Lakers. First of all, it ain't even gonna look right.
No, it don't. I told you that when I sent you that tweet. I was like, bro, it's gonna take some getting used to. You know,
I hear you. I hear you, man. I hear you.
It's gonna take some getting used to.
I'm not. Listen,
you're not gonna put me in a box like I'm a bisexual. I'm not. Okay, you're not. You're not gonna rate
anybody who rode to Miami. Anybody who rode to Miami, I have no faith.
He was in his prime, man. LeBron was.
I don't care.
And he embodied the straight evil guy. He was like when Hulk Hogan went to NWO. I had to back LeBron up for that, man.
No,
my fanhood got on there, and I still stamped my pass to get on that pass. But this one.
Anybody who went to Miami, bro, I expect them to go to the Lakers too.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
And keep the same energy.
Nope. I can't. Nope. I'll switch it up in a heartbeat. I will waffle.
I'm gonna have to see it, man. I don't believe it yet.
It just think of the implications of the whole thing. It ain't gonna be the Laker colorway is just not a good colorway.
Bro, when it comes to sneaks, yeah. Till you sneak in here in them Laker threes.
I'm gonna tell you what they'll do. If they put them in black though,
them Laker threes, man. You can come in here squeaking in here, man. Yeah. Try to kick them off real quick.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah. Let me a fire release. I will get them. But they got
put them right here on you, man. Put them right up here, like yeah.
Nah, man, it just takes getting used to. Because the reason being is anybody who defended LeBron, you always defended them against the biggest adversary for LeBron fans was Kobe fans.
Yeah.
So you would always say, well, the Lakers ain't won nothing. Kobe was this, Kobe was that, whatever. Now that he's on the Lakers, it's almost like he went to the enemy. Like, I don't know how to feel about it, man.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have a dog in the race between Kobe or LeBron anyway. I love Kobe. I love LeBron. But, I can't do the team switching. Yeah. So I'm just watching from afar. And as I see it kind of panning out, I'm like, this ain't a good move, though. It was a good move. You want to do movies and, get into business and stuff?
I think it's a cop-out. I definitely think the whole movie, I think the biggest thing that he did it for was the family aspect.
Yeah. I mean, Bronny, be able to go to school, play out in California and all that.
Plus to have his son go to the same high school that he went to.
That would have been fire.
I thought it'd been fire.
Bring St. Vincent, St. Mary back to prominence. Yeah, that would have been dope. But
I thought it'd been fire too. But that pressure, he'd have been the biggest fish in a little pond. And I think that's a big thing. But he's already been doing that in AAU.
Yeah, I was going to say, hey, man, listen. Sometimes you got to
We should have seen this, though, bro. We seen LeBron wearing the suit with the shorts, man. We should have known the LA
LAbron was coming.
We already knew it was coming. LAbron, he prepped us. When he had the purse and all that, he tucked that purse under his arm. I knew, he's going to LA.
Listen, Laker fans start booing him, man. I don't know if LeBron is built for that.
No, LeBron has always wanted to be liked, in my opinion. It was hard for him to embody that evil role.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be a lot of finger pointing in LA. But as long as people in LA, all the LA fans you get in here, I want you to understand LeBron's not there to win championships.
Right.
He's not
get that through your head first.
Listen, he's out there to get his wife's juice bar off the line. He's going to win games. LeBron might show the games completely out of shape. No, I'll take that back.
No, I was gonna say I won't disrespect.
No, I won't disrespect him like that. He takes the craft too serious. But he's definitely like the Lakers. I mean, to me, it seems like they're prepping for next year, not this upcoming year, the year after when everyone's a free agent. You got Clay, you got KD. You got
Draymond,
Lillard. It's a lot of free agents after that next summer.
Yeah,
Kawhi.
They're not landing any of Golden State's players, so that's out.
And they're not landing any free agents this upcoming year, but they will get somebody.
They've already kind of relegated to the fact that this is the team, and we ain't getting nobody.
Absolutely. They're talking about picking up Wade, and I'm like, man,
the fact that nobody wants Dwayne Wade is hurting my soul a little bit.
It's a lot of cats that people didn't give up on. Shoot, I mean, not to switch all the way subjects, but Des Bryant has not found a job.
Yeah,
people just be off against. But I think Wade, of all people, he will find a job.
Somebody said D Wade was going to go to the Big Three.
Man, that's disrespectful, bro. That's arguably one of the top 3 2 guards of all time. In the Big Three. No, absolutely not.
Hey, man.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, Flash still got a little something in the tank.
Yeah, I do. I think he has a little something in the tank. Plus, he was pretty good for Chicago that one year.
He was pretty good for Cleveland, and he was all right.
They had Cleveland would have kept him for this upcoming.
He didn't want to be there.
No, he didn't want to be there.
So, can't keep a guy I don't want to go.
Yeah, true that. All right, man. What else we got here? All right, so Thunder. Okay, so they part ways with Melo. Blah blah. Where's Melo going to go? Houston. We think he's going to go to Houston.
Yeah, even he said LA is another top destination. I don't know if Bron want him though.
No, Bron already sent him that text.
Like, hey, bro, we full over here, man.
I think it'd be good for him to go to Houston in a lot of ways because I think of all the people, all the little banana boat friends, CP3 be the one to get him right. Like, bro, this is what they say about you. Because why can't he be Olympic Melo? Why can't he be that guy? Because that guy was a very big integral part to them winning that.
I'm telling you what, man.
Here we go.
Melo just got a $28 million bag, man. He need to go ahead and swallow his pride, accept the role of coming off the bench,
and go to Golden State.
I
knew he was going to say that.
Go run up them rings, man. Like, yo, if Melo ends his career with 4 rings, LeBron only has 3, we're gonna be like.
Melo was the best all along.
Right. Yeah. All along, it was all Melo. Right. Wow.
Melo ain't never done the right thing in his career. So why do we think he's going to do it
now? Yes, he did, man. Every time he signed them big contracts.
Stop it. No, he didn't.
He did the right thing.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Bro, he stayed in New York and his soul just, we watched Melo die.
You know what? That was the Knicks' ineptitude because, like, that first year he got there, they were pretty good. He got him to the playoffs, and then Amari Stoudemire fell apart, and then the Knicks just fell apart, and they could never get right.
Amari Stoudemire looks horrible. I mean, he looks weird. Like, something's wrong with that cat, man.
Hey, I'm not. Listen, he's got some friends in other places. I'm not even going to comment on this guy.
He's a black Jew.
All right, and so
anyways, the Melo time, as far as him signing those big contracts, remember it was supposed to be the big 3. It was supposed to be Melo, LeBron, and Dwayne Wade. But Melo went and signed the deal. They're like, man, he didn't get the text. Like we said, the group.
You know what else? You know what else? LeBron and D Wade got?
What's that?
Pay cuts. You know what Melo did not get? Any kind of pay cut, man. He got paid in full.
Hold on, what's more important then?
That money, man. Are you crazy?
That money's more important than the rings?
Yes. Like, what? Wait a second. Is a basketball player or your legacy as a basketball player, rings are more important, all right?
Right.
But as far as like actually being a human being, get all that money, Melo. Get it all. Rob every one of them people that you can get them for, man. Get every dime out of them that you can get.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Forget the rings, man. You can buy rings.
I'm gonna tell you why I believe that's definitely not true.
Yo, Usher has a ring.
Yeah, Usher has a ring, but Usher didn't play either. And Usher's career went to a downfall when he got married, which he shouldn't have got married.
2 Chainz got a ring, I believe.
Yeah. Stop it.
Who cares about rings? They mean nothing.
Melo needs to do the best for Melo, of course. Get your money. You're going to get your money. But when it comes down to it, at the end of the career, when it's all said and done, he's going to regret not going to a team that he could actually win rings with. You know?
I don't know, man. Melo be up in there laying up with La.
Nah, see, that's
you know what I'm saying? Big old bag of money.
That's what you're definitely wrong.
Walking to the bodega in his robe or whatever, smoking a cigar. I don't know if Melo worried about rings then, man.
You don't think he's worried about them?
I don't think he's worried about no rings,
I'll be honest with you, bro. He exudes that. Like, he don't care about rings at all. Like, he does. Melo gonna get that money.
Yeah,
he gonna get that money.
Hey, man, I applaud it.
I do want to see Melo win. I want him to go to Houston. And the thing with this, he could double dip, man. He got paid $29 million to basically to go away from
OKC. Save him $100 million.
They saved $100 million on their end, but he could also get he could sign $10 million and play with not Golden State, but Houston.
Yeah, Golden State, man. He had to take a little bit of money to go to Golden State, but if you want to win, man, he could tear off a few there.
Yeah. All right, man. So Kawhi.
Yeah.
This story is getting more weird the more I read about it, man.
Shout out to Uncle Dennis.
Shout out to Uncle Dennis, for real. All right, so reports are coming in that Kawhi doesn't want to play with LeBron.
Yeah.
Do you even believe that?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah. It seems like a lot of people don't want to play with LeBron, man. Who wants to play second fiddle and carry all the blame?
I don't think that's the thing of it. I think it's more of just we've have a very big. Well, you know what?
I'm saying I don't think anybody wants. Like, I don't think anybody's ever really wanted to play with LeBron, man. Unfortunately,
no, I don't believe that one bit, kid.
All right, okay. Well, let's look at it.
Go ahead.
Cleveland for the first 9 years of his career.
Okay,
they could never land anybody substantial.
That's because it was Cleveland. It wasn't
but it was LeBron
fault.
James. But all right, well, it was LeBron James. It's a lot of players that go to bad cities. I mean, Minnesota put together a real good team. Jimmy Butler drug himself up there.
That was after LeBron did the decision.
Okay, yeah, but I'm saying LeBron couldn't drag a young guy in there or whatever.
Nobody would go. Nobody would go. But and you also got to remember, this was from the old guard. No one did the whole teaming up thing before LeBron did the Miami thing.
I mean, it was always good free agents that went places.
Yeah, but that was later in their career, not in their prime. That was the difference with LeBron. Like, no players would ever team up with another big name player in their prime.
Yeah,
that's what made it so detriment when he did it with Miami. That sparked this whole.
Yeah, it shifted.
It started
the way the game
you said
played.
that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You opened my eyes to that.
All right, so then he goes to Miami or whatever. Okay. He falls out with Pat Riley and ends up leaving Miami to go back to Cleveland, who had a younger, faster team.
That's the one knock on his own thing. I don't mean to interrupt you, but that's the one knock on LeBron's career that people overlook. LeBron's too damn passive aggressive.
Oh yeah,
too passive aggressive.
But he's so good. He's just like, yo, I don't got to put up with this, and he just bounce.
Yeah, he just bounce. Take all the resources. Trade draft picks and everything and just bang out.
On you.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So then he goes back to Cleveland.
Okay.
All right. So he goes, and I mean, mind you, he doesn't go back to Cleveland if Kyrie Irving isn't Kyrie Irving. Kyrie didn't want to play with him. I mean, these are the reports that are coming out now that Kyrie Irving never wanted to play with him anyway.
I can believe that.
Somehow he convinced Kevin Love to come to Cleveland, man. They tear one off. He runs Kyrie up out of there because, he runs organizations like a circus. Mm-hmm. So he runs Kyrie up out of there. Now the team stinks, can't get anybody else to come in and fill that role with him. Mm-hmm. So then he bangs out and goes to the Lakers. Kawhi is a champion in a Finals MVP. Mm-hmm. Why would he want to go team up with LeBron James?
So we're going to put all of the thing with Kyrie leaving on LeBron, though? I think Kyrie just wanted to be the man.
All right. Well, I mean, LeBron already said that, he was willing to let Kyrie just go ahead and be the man. Mm-hmm. I don't think that Kyrie wanted to play with LeBron, or, you know what? I won't even say necessarily he didn't want to play with LeBron. I don't think that he liked the way that the organization or things around them kind of revolved around LeBron.
How everything came with LeBron.
Yeah, we both listened to those road tripping podcasts,
Yeah, man.
And it seemed like every time anybody had to bring up LeBron James, like they had to kind of talk very, very softly, or, you know what I'm saying? They had to be very specific about what they were going to say about this guy. Yeah. It was almost, I don't want to say that it was like they feared him, but he wasn't one of the guys. They wouldn't rag on him and joke on him all like how they would anybody else. Yeah. He wasn't one of the guys.
Well, they didn't do that to Kyrie either, though.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't rag on Kyrie like that.
They ragged on Kyrie. I mean, but they protected him like the little homie, but it wasn't like they were scared to, or like they were walking on elk shells for Kyrie.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing like it was. It shelled in comparisons to the way it was for LeBron. Yeah. But I do think that they definitely, but you know what, not take it back though, because they would always talk about, like, you see what Bron did on this and that. And they would always elevate what he did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's special, but it's like,
no doubt. But I mean, they slurped him a lot. You know what I'm saying? they kind of
the slurp fest.
Yes, they had to, man, and it felt like every time they even brought him up, they had to be talking about how great he was. They had to be boosting up his ego. It had to be inflating him.
We won't know the true story until Richard is done playing and Channing is done playing. And
I honestly, I don't think that they'll have anything bad to say about anybody.
No, but I think they would keep it honest and say, like, yo, we catered to the dude.
Yeah, I mean,
if they was real, they would do it. And I think Richard Jefferson's career after basketball is gonna be something like this. So he could. Yeah. I would love to see that. Say the interesting part. But as far as what you're saying about nobody wanting to play with LeBron, I think it definitely is coming to the point where, everything that comes along with him. Mm-hmm. You hear all these stories, and my thing is, you see smoke is definitely probably fire somewhere. We hear all these stories about he's picking a team, he's doing this, and then some people will shoot him bail, like, no, he's not doing it. I don't know, man, but this whole thing with Kawhi going to the Lakers not being an option, it is kind of interesting to where he said at first he was like, I'm going to LA. I want to go to LA. Now he's talking about, I want to go to the Clippers.
Right. I mean, hey, listen, the Clippers play in LA.
Yeah.
Hey, man, all good. And he wanted to go to the Lakers before LeBron signed. Mm-hmm. So, hey, and now it kind of seems like that energy done shifted. And now I'm actually hearing that he would consider Philly long term.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because hey, I got a team of good players, but I'd be the best.
Yeah. He would be. And I don't think Philly, I think they should just rock with what they got. If you can get Kawhi.
No. Get Kawhi if you're smart.
But don't give up
too much. Yeah, don't give up too much.
Because you got to keep that core together.
Actually, no, I give up Markelle Fultz for Kawhi.
I give up Fultz.
Yeah, Fultz, they can have him.
Fultz got the yips, man.
You know what I'm saying? You can have him. Yeah, that's fine.
He's damaged goods, man.
Yo, somebody said that they got him in witness protection. They only release a clip of him every month just to let you know he's alive.
They do. Because honestly, he should be playing the summer league.
Yeah.
You know, he's only a second-year player. He should be playing. Yeah. He needs as many reps as he can get. They're definitely protecting him.
Yeah.
You know, they got your boy Trae Young out there looking. That's the thing about summer league, though. You don't know what to gauge about it.
Yeah.
You know, like all these Knicks fans hit me up because Knox is out there playing. Well, yo, the summer league is some of the worst basketball you ever seen in your life, man.
Right. I mean, summer league, you can't really take none of that seriously.
You can't take anything serious about it. Luka Doncic hasn't played.
Yeah.
And that's the guy. We couldn't remember his name to save our life last week. But he hasn't played. And Dallas they're doing the right thing with him.
Yeah.
Like, yo, just don't. Less is more when it comes to those rookies.
Yeah, just sometimes. Chill out. You know, hey, we're fine.
Yeah, man. Because this guy's out there fighting for their lives.
Right.
Fighting for their mortgage.
Fighting for contracts.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
They'll go out there and go upside your dome.
Yeah.
For nothing. All right, man. So 50 Cent and Papoose, man. Like, what in the world? First of all, how did this come about? 50 did a comment on Remy's page. It's basically, in his own way, giving her a compliment, saying that she's gotten in shape and she looked good or whatever. Yeah. And Pap did not like it. So now it's been the Papoose and 50 Cent. Why would anybody beef with 50 Cent now, man? Not just with beef, but it's really just snapping. At this point, he's just doing the dumb. You're busting shots.
But the thing is, too, is it's like, yo, it seems like it's kind of getting in a dangerous space because, I mean, they are joking about a man's wife. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do that. But I mean, Pap did kind of start it because 50 wasn't like, I didn't really feel like 50 was trying to come out of pocket or disrespect Pap by what he said. He was just, hey, Remy, because first, I guess a couple weeks ago, he had mentioned something like, showing Remy Ma looking kind of rough, and then, how she's kind of dolled herself up now. Right, I was like, and don't get it twisted, both of these are shooters. You know what I'm saying? And then he saw another picture, just commented, hey, man, the weight loss is going great, you look great, whatever, whoop, move on. And then next thing, Papoose jump in there, man, adding 50's baby mama, and it's like,
to me, that sounded like he was hurt. It sounded like he was hurt. He didn't like what was going on. But my thing is, 50 and Joe didn't patch their thing up. They're actually pretty cool. Yeah. They just send a message through Joe like, yo,
chill out. Just hit 50 in the DM or something.
Doing it on social media was definitely the wrong thing to do.
Right.
Because once he did that, I was like, okay, this is about to get real. If 50 just barraged him, and we get it. The one that got me when he said Papoose, Remy's paying all the bills. I'm like,
Well, they had the wedding pictures and it said, man, I wish this was 50's and I wish I was 50 too.
Yeah. That was rough.
Yeah.
That was rough. But social media.
I don't think it'll go too much further. Like, I mean, it ain't going to a place of no return yet. It's been good jokes, and hopefully they'll go ahead and let it go on time.
That's what I think. I don't think it'll be anything like going dark.
Yeah, I don't think it'll get too serious.
Right. All right, man. So Drake. Yeah. He dropped Behind the Bars freestyle. Appears to diss Kanye West. This beef is nowhere near over, bro.
Bro, I thought the beef was called off.
The beef is no. Kanye, to me, what do you think he's alluding to? Like, what do you think the thing that they were saying that he wanted to say about Kanye?
I think Kim might have been giving up them. Giving up the yeeks.
That's exactly what it is. He had the yeeks flipping around, man. Yeah. That's what it is. And it's like the freestyle to me just alluded to that. Because the first time I heard it, I hit you like, yo, he hates Kanye.
I'm just trying to figure out how did Kanye end up catching all these strays? Because Pusha T is the one that did the dissing.
Well, so let me
do you have anything for Pusher?
No, none. There's nothing for Push. Nothing. And he admires Push. But I think that he looks at it like Push was really just the shooter.
Yeah.
The ammunition came from Kanye. So now the rumors are coming about it. It's funny how the internet puts these pieces together. So I'm going to go by that. In my story, this is what happened. Yeah, they're together. Kanye and Drake, they live near each other. They're kicking ideas around, which they probably have done in the past.
Right.
And Drake probably told him, confided in him, telling him, like, I got a baby mama, blah, blah, which was his fault, which was his, because that ain't your man's.
Right.
And I could see Drake totally just confiding in people, just thinking that they're friends, and Kanye was the biggest snake. Now, mind you, I wouldn't think Kanye would be the one snaky like that. I wouldn't have thought Kanye would have been snaky like that too. But
Kanye bipolar though.
You know what's real telling though right now is Kanye quiet as hell, and Kanye been talking his head off any other time. Why he's still been
on Twitter. He just ain't been talking about this.
Right, but why is he quiet now about this? You gotta know these shots are at you.
Hey, you know what? I think he trying to keep things cool, man. He just gonna let Drizzy throw his little shots or whatever. Say what he gotta say. let cooler heads prevail because Drake maybe got footage. Yeah. He might get Ray J. You know what I'm saying? Kanye might get Ray J.
Shouldn't be surprised. He know who he married.
Hey, man.
He know who he married, man.
Hey, man.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
But, I mean, this is all speculation. Who knows, man?
Yeah.
You know, I hate to kind of throw... I know this is just what the internet be saying.
Right.
So that's what we all kind of going with. But I don't know. And if Kim ain't got nothing to do with it, then, you know what I'm saying?
Right. No,
bless
by all
her.
means. Yeah, bless her.
But you know, maybe the dirt goes deeper on Ye. Maybe Ye got some weird things going on. I don't know.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Maybe Kim's the beard.
Hey, you know, we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah. Every time I see Portia, I know Cordell Stewart was.
You
know.
Yeah. It's tough. Yeah. Cold world out here, man. You know what I'm saying? But
I love the way you dance around. I love it. I go dark and you just dance around. And I love it.
I'll be saving this.
The problematic button is just blinking on the side.
I save it. I bring it right back. You know
Similar
what I mean?
to the comments, how I save us. But
Yeah. See, I get spicy in the comments now. All right, but yeah, man, who knows? But I definitely think that's kind of been the tactic or kind of the logic of Kanye West is just, you know, hey man, I don't want to poke the bull too much. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and let him do what he do.
So the bars though, Drake's freestyle, I thought it was dope. Men's can rap, man. You know, I do find it interesting.
Thing come back again, though.
Exactly, and that goes back to my initial point. And go check our review out, the Pander Guy. You're giving this dude a lot of bail, bro. You are the pandering police. And you really are letting him off easy.
Hey man, listen, Kiki, do you love me? All right, are you riding?
I freaking hate that song right now because
that song's fire.
I'm tired. You know, and the thing is, like, okay. I get it that my man came out with it. First of all, he got yo. If I see you doing that dance, I'm changing the logo. I gotta be honest. If I get on social media, and you better not put it on our account either. And I see you doing a challenge, I'm changing the damn logo. Okay, that's it.
Hey man, it might be a music review, man. A troll music review.
I'm sick of it, man. We live in such a copycat society. My man does.
It's hot though, man.
It is, man.
It's fire.
But okay, this is what you got to make it right. Drake better take the Shiggy dude who created it. He better take him on tour with him and let him get some money because he'll
put him in a video. He'd be all right,
bro. He's giving that. You got to think he's giving that album a lot of buzz because of that little dance he did, the little dance challenge he came up with. So they got to give Shiggy the bag, man. I hope so. My man he be doing a lot of dances with that damn cat and them flip flops. He needs the bag. Help my man out. Give him the bag. He deserves it, man.
Yeah, man. He been working hard.
He deserves it. But yeah, mans can rap, man. I do find it interesting that the accent came back again. You know, to our tunes and this and that. And
man, I think that the rap came off a little bit better just because it got a little spicy, got a little controversial, man. But when I really listen to it, it's like, man, I don't know, man. You got tic-tac-toe bars in there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, man, don't play tic-tac-toes.
Well, why did he do it? Do we think he did it because he felt like it was getting a lot of criticism on the album?
I mean, the behind the bars freestyle. No, I think it was just something to do. You know what I mean? He wanted to get some things off his chest about Kanye, and that was a good place to do it or whatever. Cool.
Yeah.
And right now it's his moment. It's his time. He need to be kind of keeping out in front of the public eye. Yeah. Keep the ball rolling on this album. So it makes sense, but I don't know.
I mean, I thought it was okay. I like rapping Drake. I do. I thought it was. I would like to see some bars like that on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, they were there. Hater.
Yeah, some of them are. Anyways, though, man. So speaking of hater, man, I don't think this is even a hater thing. But Mike Epps and Kevin Hart. Mike Epps said Kevin Hart isn't funny. Kevin Hart responds. They're going back and forth in the thing. Nick Cannon tried to come in. He called a shrapnel. He called some shrapnel.
Nick Cannon got to know when mind his business, man.
No, he need to chill out on that. But Mike Epps' reply today, where he said, I talk about everybody, and why are you so defensive over it? I've said it in the past, just like I told you face to face. Now, if he kept that same energy to Kev's face and told him, I don't think you're funny, and I don't think anything's wrong with it,
right?
Then I do find it weird though. There's always the black comedians doing this, man. We never see the white comedians arguing like this over each other, man.
Yeah, that's true.
It's always us. And maybe if they do, I don't see it.
I just thought it was weird that Kevin Hart was so hurt.
He was very hurt.
That like letter that he wrote to Mike Epps, it was like it wasn't even like he was joking on him or like talking down on him. He was legit like, yo, I am hurt. Like, why do you treat me like this?
That's one of the messages. Like, if we're sitting here talking and I see wifey sent you a message like that, I'm like, bro, what did you do?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what is he sending this whole? As a grown man, I've never sent a message like that to anybody.
I mean, it wasn't even like he was flaming him. It was just legit. Like, I don't know, why do you keep treating me like this?
Absolutely.
Like, why do you keep doing me like this? I'm a fan of yours. I support you. Like, why do you want to drag me down, tear me down in public? I don't understand it.
Right.
And like, it kind of made me feel bad for Kevin Hart because, and you know what the whole thing was too? I felt like it got misconstrued because, all right, so Mike Epps made a comment on Instagram, said what he said or whatever. Somebody said, yo, Eddie Murphy. Funnier than funnier than Kevin Hart, and Mike Epps is like, duh, you know, of course he is. Who isn't?
Yeah.
And
that's the part that got it. Who isn't part?
Well, then Kevin Hart replied to that like, yo, you know what I'm saying, threw some little flame on him, you know what I'm saying? Well, too bad y'all ain't selling out tickets like me, you know, whatever, boom. And then another publication or blog posted something about Mike Epps saying that everybody is funnier than Kevin Hart. And Mike Epps responded to that blog by saying, this isn't newsworthy. Basically, like, why are you posting this? Why are you throwing flame on the fire? Like, get out of here. Like, y'all are trying to start beef where it's not at. But I think that Kevin Hart mistook that for whatever Mike Epps posted then. He mistook that, and that's when we got the whole soliloquy.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, if he actually said it to Kevin, that, you know, to his face, like, I don't think you're funny. Because we've heard a lot of people say
that's
that.
Fair. That's fair. If you just don't think that you're funny as a stand-up. But you don't have to keep dragging a man in public.
They don't. But I think Kevin's looking at it like, as a black man, we're both in the same boat. We should be bigging each other up, not bringing each other down. Yeah. Well, you don't know behind the scenes what could have happened. You know, Mike might have, they might have had a business deal that fell through or something like that. Right. But I do find a lot of comedians. I remember TK Kirkland was saying that. Like, I don't know disrespect about it, but I don't think Kevin Hart's funny. And another thing too, it kind of goes back to the correlation I was going to ask you about. This was the whole Drake aspect of it, which is, you know, a lot of the comedians will say the reason why they don't think Kevin is funny is because a lot of the jokes actually come from the Plastic Cup Boys. They write a lot of the jokes. Kevin just recites them. Now, with Drake in the same aspect, he doesn't supposedly write a lot of his rhymes, but he can perform them.
Hey, man.
So,
listen, man. All I know is that when I pay the money to go see Kevin Hart on tour, like, he's funny. When I watch the movies, they're funny. I enjoy them. Yeah. Outside of that, I don't really care. Like, I mean, you know, my life isn't impacted by who writes Kevin Hart's jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely
and I think most people feel the same way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think what it comes down to is it's an opinion. Just like we do reviews and people will come in our comments and say we're hating. It's like, no, I just don't like it.
And maybe Mike Epps is being a little bit bitter because you know his career ain't where Kevin Hart's is. But like, whose is?
Now that's where I kind of disagree. Mike Epps had a very good career.
I mean, it ain't been Kevin Hart's career though.
Well, no,
but who has? Like, you know what I'm saying? But Chris Rock, maybe.
Mike got timeless classics though too.
Yeah, no doubt.
With Friday and so, I mean, you think about the Black People Almanac of movies. You got Miss Society. The Fridays are in there. You know, Mike's gonna be in there.
No doubt.
You know, I think he definitely has had.
Mike is a legend in his own respect, but he ain't getting that Kevin Hart back.
No, and like, who is though?
That's what I'm saying though. It's like, who is? And I do feel like, yo, Kevin Hart, for all the success he's getting, like, yo, Mike probably should, like, you know, try to big him up. Now, if you made a joke about Kevin Hart not being funny, that's one thing because you're a comedian. But if you just throwing slander, it's kind of like,
The only thing that's hard for me to give to shoot Kevin Bale on this subject was like when he did the whole thing with his wife and he got caught and all that stuff and people were making jokes of him. Kevin got butthurt over that too.
He did.
You know what I mean? He got very hurt. So it's like he might just be a sensitive guy.
Man, listen, it got hot for him at home, man.
Yeah, you got to go to the crib, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he wasn't trying to hear the Michael Blackson jokes, all right?
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. But I do, like I said, just that other example of him just being hurt over something somebody said or, you know, didn't support him type of thing. Like, yo, it's lonely at the top, Kev.
Hey, man.
If you feel like you're at the top, which a lot of people look at it, if we look at, you know, we look up the definition of black comedian right now, Kevin Hart's face is in there. He's in everything.
He's number one right now.
Yeah, so it's lonely at the top, bro. Just chill out.
Hey, man, Kevin Hart, man, emotional guy, man. He's little, you know, kind of short. He's a little guy.
Yeah, his wife piggybacked him. So that's a little guy.
But Mike Epps, you know, maybe he was a little. He didn't need to make that comment about.
I don't think he was out of
Kevin
pocket.
Hart. He wasn't out of pocket, but there was no need for him to pile on when whoever said that Eddie Murphy was funny.
He doesn't think he's funny.
But no, because he said who isn't.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Who isn't funnier than
Who isn't funnier than Kevin Hart? Now, if he would have said something like, "Well, who is funnier than Eddie Murphy?" Then that, you know what I'm saying? Then that would have been a little bit more acceptable.
You're right. That does put a different spin on it. You know what they do? Just sell it like this. They go on tour. It'd be a Kevin Hart versus Mike Epps tour. And if y'all do this, I want I want part of this, okay? And y'all just have a competition.
Kevin Hart don't stand to gain nothing from that, though. Like, I mean, Kevin Hart's show is going to sell out regardless. That don't help nobody but Mike Epps. If Mike Epps loses,
Mike Epps' show sells out too.
He ain't selling out Kevin Hart shows.
Okay, now I'll give you one part of that is that he will bring in Kevin Hart will bring the white people out.
Well, I'm saying, like, think about the venues that they're doing. Mike Epps is doing theaters. Like, Kevin Hart is doing stadiums.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Arenas and all that.
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So,
but I will say a lot of people who watch Kevin Hart stuff, they might not necessarily watch Mike Epps stuff.
Yeah, no doubt. So, like, this is no knock to Mike Epps being funny. Like, Mike Epps has some hilarious.
He's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, he's funny. He's
got some really good movies too. Him and Ice Cube had some pretty decent movies. So
I don't know.
I think they all just listen. It comes off being kind of crabbing a bucket ish type mentality.
Especially when Kev ain't do nothing to you.
Right. You know?
But
Kev could be a little sensitive though too.
Yeah,
I do think so too.
Yeah.
What else you got, bro?
I think that about wraps it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, we made a meal out of scraps today, boy. We didn't have a lot on the docket. You know what I mean?
Always look at that docket. We got a baker's dozen, 5 whole things. You know
what I'm saying?
Just talk about them. But yo, man, I don't know, man. Shout out to the deserter. Think about it lately, man. Just want to shout you out.
Yeah, man. I ain't spoke to you in a while, brother. Hit me up. Holla. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit you up. I deleted Hangout, so
yeah, I got wrong.
My
Hangouts
bad.
was bingo. Yeah. You bring that Hangouts back, it'd be an argument, okay?
Yeah.
Green bubbles and all that stuff.
Yeah, nah. Babylon thing. I got that from you.
Yeah. Exactly. But yo, I am Nate here.
This Kev.
Yo, we are Games Music Life. This is a Games Music Life podcast, episode 125 in the books.
Yes.
Drink more water, people. Stay hydrated.
Yes.
Peace.